Hello everyone, Natarajan here. Welcome to another episode of Kutty story. I was always hoping to do the Sakleshpur Ghats and the Karnataka Konkan coast in a single day journey in monsoon behind diesel locomotive. The best train route in Karnataka with amazing visuals through the hills and numerous rivers along the way. But it was not possible due to train schedule, and the best option available was the tri-weekly Karwar Day Express. The only problem with this train is that it starts from 5:30 in the morning from Karwar and is almost at 1 hour when the daylight starts. Since this is coast on the west part of India, the sunrise time is a bit late, and in case the weather is cloudy or rainy, the good light gets delayed for capturing. This route is best to visit during the monsoon. I did this Karwar journey in July 2014 but could not capture much due to heavy rains. Unfortunately, I could not try this journey again, and with completion of electrification in the Konkan railway region, the end-to-end diesel journey dream was lost, as currently the Karwar Express runs with electric locomotive between Karwar and Bengaluru. Exactly 10 years later, I get another opportunity with the announcement of a special train between SMVB Bengaluru and Karwar. Here is the schedule of this train. This train was supposed to have only 2 runs, and it was introduced as the Bengaluru-Mangaluru highway was closed due to landslides. If you look at the scheduled departure time of Sakleshpur, it's 5 am, and Karwar arrival is 16 hours, that is 4 pm, which is near perfect to complete my plan of day journey in the Ghats and Karnataka Konkan coast. So I decided I'll do this journey on the first run itself. You might be wondering, won't it be dark at 5 in the morning? Yes, you're right. But then I was very confident that this train will run delayed at least by 30 to 45 minutes. No, not because it's a special train, but there's another train on this line which travels the section 1 hour before this one. 07377 Vijaypura Mangalore special. Generally, I've seen this train run late by 1 hour at Assam, and I was hoping for the same this time, which means our train will get delayed and the guard section entry would also be delayed. Apart from this, I had another major plan to enjoy Alco journey. We'll talk about this in the next Kutty story video. This one will be all about this train journey and train spotting at Karwar. Now with everything sorted out, I had only one problem ahead of me for this trip. The starting location of this special train is SMVT Bengaluru. General opinion of public transport to this location is not good, and my train departure is 12:30 in the night. So I was wondering what to do. There are only 2 options in front of me. Reach SMVB Bengaluru early and wait at the station, or go to Chikbanwara to board the train. The second option is easy, as I can take a train to Chikbanwara in the night from Malleshwaram itself. But I was actually interested in the first option for 2 reasons. I have not explored SMVT Bengaluru station in the night, and I have never travelled by the Yeshwanthpur bypass line on a train. Most of the suggestions was to take cab, but that was out of my budget range, and I was like, I'll take cab only if there is no option available. 25th July 2024, the day has arrived, or should I say the night, and I decided to start the trip at 22 hours, that is 10 pm. I first reached Majestic by bus. I inquired and found out there are regular buses to SMVT Bengaluru from here. 300 MV is the bus number, and it departs from platform 19 of Majestic, that is Kempegowda Bus Nildana. At 22:30 hours, that is 10:30 pm, I got a bus to SMVT Bengaluru, and the bus dropped me around 23 hours, 11 pm at the destination. These are dedicated buses between Majestic and SMVT Bengaluru. There are AC buses with the same number but with less frequency. The frequency of the buses reduce after 22 hours, that is 10 pm. The first bus for the day starts at 4 am and ends by 11:30 pm is the information I gathered from the conductor during the journey. Now, having reached 90 minutes before time, I decided to roam around and explore the station, mainly locomotives present. Visually, the station looks more beautiful in the night according to me. What do you think? Comment down below. It's really disappointing to see many people sleeping on the floor at the entrance. Wish the railways had invested more to create better facilities for the passengers who have to wait for trains so that they don't end up blocking the path of incoming new passengers. My train was already parked on platform 7. Hubli's WDG 4D will be powering the train. The rake is the classic ICF 1. I had booked in sleeper class and S6 was the coach allocated to me. I looked at the chart and found only 2 seats were booked in this entire coach. It was a bit concerning as nighttime safety comes into picture. My coach was in fantastic condition and the padding of the seats was the best I've seen in recent times. Felt very comfortable. Since there was a lot of time left, I moved out and found this beauty on the other platform. Spent some time sitting next to the loco, enjoying the idling sound. Around 12:15 am, got back to my coach. Few minutes later, the second person of my coach arrived and he was bound to Patkal. At 12:25 am, the TT came and requested us to move to S3 for our safety. I decided it was the best thing to do and moved out. Our train started 5 minutes late and I decided I'll stay awake till Chikbanwara as this will be my first journey on the Yeshwanthpur bypass line en route.
Station is standing on platform number 7 and 3 hours 30 minutes.
I tried my best to sleep after Chikbanwara but could not due to heavy flat field sound in the S3 coach. Woke up at least 4 times in between. We reached Asan around 4 and almost on time. I decided not to sleep further and checked on the status of the Vijayapura train. The train had departed just before we entered. Another positive thing was Panchganga Express was running late, which indicated that we'll have a long stop at Asan. Everything going according to plan, I was expected to reach Sakleshpur late. It was raining quite heavily at Asan and indicated the things which is expected to come along the way. We departed Asan Junction at 4:45 hours and are running late by 45 minutes now. I was actually not feeling comfortable in the S3 coach and I decided I'll move back to my assigned coach S6. TT asked if you feel safe you can continue in S6 and I said yes. Best decision as I was the only person in the coach and only vendors visited the coach once in a while. We reached Sakleshpur at 5:40 hours. Here additional locomotives are added in front of our train to assist us going down the Ghats. These locomotives are fitted with automatic emergency braking (AEB). The brakes of the train will be automatically applied when the train speeds over prescribed speed limit. We departed at 5:55 hours, perfect way to begin the Ghat journey as the daylight just started. The real world distance between Sakleshpur and Subramania Road is 55 kilometers, but you'll see it being shown as 110 km in tickets. The kilometer is inflated to recover the cost in gauge conversion of this line. The same is seen with Konkan railways as well. I was surprised to see Emavati river view from the train as I've never seen so much water on the river before while departing from Sakleshpur. The ICF track sounds and the visuals in the Ghats were too good. Here is a glimpse of what I experienced along with great track sounds. Subramania Road was reached at 8:45 hours and we started again exactly at 9 hours after removal of the breaker locomotives. Kabakaputtur was next and we had a brief halt. Due to heavy rain, all the rivers en route appear overflowing and it was constantly raining throughout the journey, making recording difficult. We had a long halt at Bantwala for the crossing with Mangaluru Subramania Road passenger. We entered Southern Railway at Padal and then Konkan Railway at Tokkur. We experienced some issue in the stretch as my train had to stop several times on the main line for reasons unknown. Suratkal was the first halt in Konkan and I have very good memories with this station right from spotting Thiruvananthapuram Rajdhani with WDP-3A to Ro-Ro freight trains. The diesel journey in Konkan after a long time is a reality now. We had numerous stops in the Konkan Railway and the train was clearing most of the sections quickly. I decided to head to first coach after Murdeshwar to be more closer to the locomotive. I was once again the only person in this coach here as well, and I enjoyed the remainder of the Konkan run even more. One can get to see wonderful visuals of numerous rivers and hills along the way, and one highlight is at Murdeshwar where you get to see the tall Shiva statue. The visual treat ended with we reaching Karwar at 17 hours, exactly 1 hour late. To be honest, I was happy with this delay and my next movement out of Karwar was at 23:30 hours, that is 11:30 pm. This Karwar special rake departed 5 minutes later to Madgaon for water filling and diesel refueling for the locomotive. I spent next 2 hours spotting trains at Karwar and it seemed everything was going perfectly according to plan. In case if you're wondering about the food, I had packed chapatis from home for 2 days as I was not sure about the food choices on the special trains, and also I generally avoid buying on railway premises due to hygiene issues. At this moment, what could go wrong, right? Well, things quickly turned around and I had a difficult next few hours. If you have come this far in the video, thank you very much for that, and I'm pretty sure you'll be curious to know what happened next. Well, for that, you'll have to wait for the next Kutty story. I hope you all enjoyed this one. See you soon.